It's TTC update time. Okay, so the last time we talked, I hadn't ovulated yet, and it was pretty late in the cycle, and I don't remember exactly what was happening. But I wanted to let you guys. Oh, I hear the baby crying. They're eating lunch, dinner. Okay, so anyway, I wanted to let you guys know that I finally did ovulate. Woo! Alright, so I'm looking at my little fertility friend mobile here. And basically, I ovulated on day 39. Cycle day 39. Yeah. That's a pretty dang late ovulation. So, and this was confirmed by a temperature rise, and a lot of people who are even trying to conceive without using any kind of test or anything, they follow a temperature rise. It's the only way to confirm that you ovulated, besides like obviously going maybe to a fertility specialist or something. So and I had like my ovulation test. I'll take a picture and put it over what I'm talking here. But they were very, very positive. There was no doubt. My test line was way darker than control line. I actually had 2 days of positive OPKs. So, as a matter of fact, since I was getting a positive OPK so late in the cycle, Kyle was actually kept thinking, like, he's like, well, maybe you're actually pregnant, because you can technically use an OPK test, an ovulation prediction kit or whatever. You can use one of those tests to check for pregnancy. They don't recommend it because it could be not accurate, but how it works is basically if the test line is as dark as or darker than the control line, and at the end of your cycle, like when you should be getting your period, that could be an indication, like that could be a positive pregnancy test. You can use that way. Actually, when we found out we were pregnant with Sophia, I found out because I was in the 2-week wait. I knew I'd ovulated. It was cycle day, or it was DPO, that means days past ovulation. It was DPO 8. It's only 8 days past ovulation, which everybody says is too early to test, but I was like fidgety and wanted to test, so instead of wasting a pregnancy test, I took an ovulation test as a pregnancy test, and it was positive. So then the next day, with my first morning urine, which is what you should use to test for pregnancy, I took actual pregnancy tests, and they were positive. So anyway, Kyle was like, hey, you got 2 days in a row. Maybe you should. Hi, Jack. He just came through the doggy door. So anyway, but needless to say, I knew I wasn't, though, because I never had a thermal shift, and you have to have a thermal shift to say that you'd ovulated. But regardless, I still took a pregnancy test, and it was negative. So it was definitely ovulation and nothing else. And anyway, so I had 2 days of that, and then a day or two later, my I had the positive test on cycle day, I think 37 or something, 38 or 36 and 37, and then 2 days later, had my little chart dipped, and boom. The next day, on cycle day 40, my temperature was up, indicating I'd ovulated the day before. So, yeah. So now I am 9 days past ovulation, and I'm super excited that I ovulated. Not anticipating any, seriously, like, in terms of, like, pregnancy, not likely, because we weren't going to try this cycle, but then since I was having such an extremely long, crazy cycle, we decided, oh, well, maybe we should try, but it was like not very well timed. So our timing when I actually ovulated wasn't good. So the chances of that we actually conceived this cycle is it's like very slim, but that's okay, because I'm just happy that I don't feel like I missed an opportunity, because this cycle, I was just trying to pinpoint my ovulation day. So I'm just happy that I actually ovulated. I was thinking I just wasn't going to ovulate at all this cycle. And so anyway, my luteal phase, which is the day from ovulation to when I should get my period, is 12 days, and I'm on day 9. So I should have my period in a few days. And then I'll start my next cycle, and hopefully in my next cycle I will ovulate closer to the normal time, which for me is around anywhere from day, day 20, day 21, day 22. So hopefully I won't have such a long cycle, because it makes it really stressful, because you just have so much longer to wait. It's like, just a typical woman, will have her ovulation and then her 2-week wait, and she can test and find out she's pregnant before it's even been 30 days total. And with me, it was like I had to hit 40 days before I could even start my 2-week wait. I mean, it's just like adding insult to injury. It's just like way longer for you to have to try to do everything. So yay, I ovulated though, woohoo! It means I've got some fertileness going on at least, so that's awesome. Ooh, crazy big mosquito. Every time I'm out here, I'm always like, bugs! But I think that's it. I just talked a long time about ovulation stuff. So yeah, I'm just excited. Just happy that happened. And let's see, I'm beginning to think, I'm wondering, because you guys, I've been losing weight. I've lost this past cycle, so this past like 40 days, I've lost almost 8 pounds in 40 days, and worked out a ton. And that's in addition to the weight loss I'd already achieved and the working out I'd already done. So I'm just, I'm thinking maybe the weight loss and the working out is just affecting my ovulation. I don't know. So, but that's just what I'm going to hazard, I guess. And one thing is, like, I could cut back and try to see if that fixes my cycle. But since we're not rushing getting pregnant, I'm not going to do that yet, because it would be so awesome if I could lose another like 7 pounds. I know it's a weird number, 7, but 7 puts me at this one weight point that like excites me. So I'm like, ooh, 7 more pounds, yes. So anyway, I'm gonna keep working out and keep kind of eating healthy and doing what I've been doing, and then if I'm still having these weird cycles, I will cut back on the workouts and see if that helps me go back to being more regular. And also, I have my yearly womanly checkup, and I was actually not, it was supposed to be scheduled for this coming month, and I was like, I think I'm not going to do one, because if we get pregnant, I'll just go see my OBGYN then, and whatever. But I guess if I'm still having weird cycles, I will, it should just, go ahead and do it when I should. And I can talk to her then and be like, hey, my last couple of cycles, been like, one was 40 days, this one's gonna be like 50 something days. I mean, I don't know, because yeah, like right now I'm on day 48. 48. So yeah, anyway, that's really long. And like I said, if you guys keep in mind, the average woman's cycle is 28 days. So I'm pushing the envelope there. But yeah, so that's what's going on with that. Like I said, don't anticipate any kind of positive pregnancy test or anything. Like, I'm not even getting my hopes up, because it's just like doing the math. It's just not very likely. Although, who knows, maybe God's like, hey, but we'll see. But anyway, but I am like, I told my husband, I don't really, yes, it's annoying to ovulate late, but I don't really care if I know I'm ovulating. So I will, I guess I'll show you guys the chart, and you can see, what's going on with that. Kind of had some erratic temperatures, but I had a definite thermal shift, which means I did ovulate, woo! So yeah, alright. I will just talk to everybody in the next update, and like I said, don't get hopeful or excited, because I don't think it's going to be this month, but at least we know that my body's doing what it's supposed to do, even if it's doing it on a delay. So there we go. Alright, bye guys.